started. Welcome in, Libras. I'm Marie. This is Indigo Earth Tarot. I am here to do a general reading for you, our air signs Libras. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, welcome also. I'd like to also welcome your cross-watchers. Cross-watchers, you are here to find out what's going on with your Libra. Some of this message could be for you as well. Remember that energies do go both ways, so feel free to interpret the direction of the messages or the meaning of the messages as it relates to your personal situation. And the messages that are coming through, Libra, should reflect some aspect of your current situation. Does not have to reflect the whole thing, or it could just confirm an inner knowing. So take what fits. If it doesn't fit, you don't have to try to make it fit. It just might mean that the reading is meant for somebody else this week. I will have an extended at the end of this reading. The link to that is in the description box below. I'm going to dive deeper into the messages coming through by exploring the zodiac signs that show up in your reading. And those zodiac signs are about personal connections as well as intimate relationship or relationships. So just keep that with you as we move forward here, and let's get started in your reading. Thank you for your support, for liking and subscribing to the channel. Know that it is very much honored and very much appreciated to help the channel grow, so other Libras might get the messages that might be needed for them as well. All right, this is for Libra Sun, Libra Moon, Libra Rising. Messages for those watching, please. Libra Sun, Libra Moon, Libra Rising. All right, here we go. Overall energetic theme for the reading. You have the Ten of Pentacles. This could have something to do with family, longevity, or this could have something to do with kind of your lifeline, your the platform from which you jump from. You know, your job, your career, how you manage your life. So let's see where this goes. Let's see what's going on. What is the situation here? We have the Fool. We have the Page of Wands, and we have the Knight of Swords. I think you're wanting to take a new direction here. You're wanting to try something different, maybe taking a risk. Maybe you're getting some internal messages, or maybe you're getting some signs from the universe, or maybe there's just some things showing up in your life that are kind of pushing you to move in a different direction. One that kind of is less mundane of the day-to-day, day-to-day kind of going through life. And one that maybe gives you more energy, feel more energized, you feel more like you're going somewhere, you're doing something, you're impacting, you're making a difference. So let's see why this is happening here. We have the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Seven of Wands, and we have the Six of Pentacles. Some of you could be procrastinating here, kind of like waiting for the opportune moment or the right time, or for something or someone to show up. I think you're trying to gain some leverage here. I also think you're trying to, this has something to do with reciprocity. This has something to do with, some of you, this could have something to do with service, for some kind of service work, or some kind of like helping others. Maybe you see helping others as a way of like being able to gain ground or gain status. But some of you, this is just about, being valued, being respected, being, feel like there's reciprocity in your life. So let's see how this is going to work out for you. Where are you going? We've got the Page of Pentacles, learning something new. We have Death, and we have the Six of Cups. Well, there's some kind of new model or transformation that you want to go through. I think you're learning some things. There may be, could be a few of you, somebody coming back from the past, something that, has kind of stood the test of time here. But, you know, this is just being in a more playful, more free, the Fool and the Cup, something more playful. Shaking your hips a little bit more, feeling good about life, feeling good about what you're doing, feeling good about being happy, generosity, kindness, consideration, almost childlike in a sense, naivety, you know, just being carefree and being able to open up and being able to enjoy life for whatever it's worth. Some of you are just maybe tired of the mundane. So let's find out what these messages are coming through here. What is this Knight of Swords? Where is this that you want to go? What are you listening to here? What communication is coming through? From who and from what? We have strength. Okay, I had a couple cards drop on the floor. I got to get them. They might be worth something here. We have the King of Swords, and we have the Five of Cups. So there might be some messages coming through here that's giving you some clarity, maybe about some regrets that you have in your life or some things that have not gone the way that you had anticipated they were going to go. I think the messages coming through are kind of leading you in a different direction. They may be kind of inspiring you, even though they may be some harsh messages to hear. This could be from a friend. This could be from someone significant. I think it's giving you confidence, but I also think it's bringing up some things from your past maybe that you wish you might have changed or you would have done differently, or you would have tried to, some things maybe that you just want to change here, that you just want to release yourself from. Because we have the Fool. You know, maybe this is heavy weighted for you, and you know, you're seeing some things a little bit clearer. You're being able to kind of maybe make some of your own judgment calls in your life. Maybe it's giving you the strength to be able to do something different, because you're definitely learning some things here. Page of Pentacles. There's definitely a different path that you want to take. One that's just kind of free and easy. So let's see what the Seven of Pentacles is. What have you been procrastinating on? Some of you, this could be messages from family. So clarify what the Seven of Pentacles is here for our Libras. We have the Knight of Wands, we have the Seven of Swords, and we have the Page of Cups. Well, you're definitely getting ready to take some action in a different direction here. I think you've had a change of heart about some things in your life. Maybe some things that you took for granted, maybe some things that you know, were deceiving yourself about, maybe some things that you weren't quite sure. You know, if you were doing the right thing, you know, maybe you were kind of like making excuses for why you couldn't go in the direction that you wanted to go. Maybe you were, maybe you were lying to yourself here, Libra. And I think you've had a little bit of a change of heart about this. I think that you're seeing things a little bit differently than maybe you had seen them in the past. Because although there are regrets, I mean, who doesn't have regrets about things they've done in the past, right? Even though there are some regrets, you know, maybe this is what was holding you up for a little while here. But I think whatever clarity is coming through here, it's really giving you the confidence and the strength to make some significant changes for yourself. So let's see what the Seven of Wands is. We have the Ten of Swords, we have the Queen of Wands, and we have the Devil. Well, I think some of you are trying to stand your ground here, or trying to hold a image or a position that maybe was blocking you from being able to move forward in a different direction. I think this is a direction that was probably with you for quite a long time here, for quite a period of time. But this seems to be more of like a lifestyle change. Something in, how you present yourself in the world, what you do, what job, how much income you have, your job, your friends, where you live, what kind of car you drive, all those kinds of things. And I think you're kind of surrendering, maybe giving some of this stuff up, letting some of this go, like surrendering to it. This kind of seems to be the ending of something that has been very much of a struggle in your life for you. I think you want to move towards something that's more reciprocal, something that you don't have to resist, something where you can be a little bit more playful, something where you can be a little bit more open, something that gets you feel freer. You're not feeling so constricted. This to me feels like constriction. So let's see what the Six of Pentacles is here. We have the Magician. We have the Queen of Wands again. And we have the Three of Cups. I think you're very much aware, Libra, of the influence. Maybe there's some outside influences here. Maybe it's friends. Maybe it's, the people that you connect with or you hang around with. There seems to be some kind of not perfectionism, but some kind of like image to attain here. And it doesn't seem to be working the way that you really want it to work. The exchange here seems to be where you're being more constricted than you are free. And whatever these outside influences are, they could be friends, they could be family. It just could be, how you want people to perceive you. I think you're very aware of some of the restrictions that are holding you back from being able to really be in a place where you don't feel like you have to measure up to some sort of standard or some sort of idealism or some sort of, you have a lot of creativity inside of you. And I think that you're very colorful, you're very influential, you're very dynamic. And I think you're aware that you have these qualities, but how are you using these qualities? Are you using them to the benefit of your own personal growth and satisfaction? Is it offering you freedom? Or how are you using these qualities? Is it more restricting you and confining you to perform a certain role? And whatever messages you have coming through here, I think you're starting to take some honest assessment here. So let's see what the Page of Pentacles is. We have the High Priestess. Because you've got the devil here next to the Queen of Wands. And that to me is like having to live up to some idealism that it was either created by you or is created by society or is created by these friends and family. And you got the Queen of Wands with the Magician. That's being aware of your skill level. It's being aware of how you make things happen in your life. And I think deep down inside here, you've got the High Priestess. You know, you're learning some things. These are some things that you've known all along. They've been inside of you all along, this whole time. You're very aware of what this situation is and what kind of, what you are presenting to others. Give me one more on this. Yeah, it's time to take another direction here. You got the Page of Wands here and you got the Page of Wands here. There's an opportunity to do something different here, to transform this. And the Queen of Wands can be very playful, but there's two sides to that. Playful in the sense of detriment to yourself, or playful in the sense of really feeding your soul. So let's see what Death is. What is this transformation here? There's a Magician again. You're aware of what you need to do. You've got the High Priestess here and the Hanged Man, which tells me you're very much aware of the direction to go. Maybe you just needed kind of like a little kick in the ass to get you moving forward. I don't know, Libra. Maybe you needed someone to kind of like lay it on the line out there a little bit. Because, you know, when you got the King of Swords coming in here, this could be an Aquarius. You know, it's not a soft judgment call, so to speak. It's not a gentle guidance. It's more of a direct hit. We've got it with Temperance. And we've got it with the Six of Pentacles. So here's your Six of Pentacles again, right? There's some, you're compromising here. You're compromising some of yourself. You're compromising some of your gifts. You're compromising some of your abilities. And what or whom are you compromising them for? You know, whose standard are you trying to live up to? And for what reason? You have the capability. You've got the Magician here twice. You have the capability and you have the skills to be able to take the road that you want to take, to create what you want to take. Because this is about a lifestyle. Ten of Pentacles. So let's see what the Six of Cups is. There's the Fool again. You got the Fool here and the Fool here. Libra, this is about shaking your hips a little bit more. Relaxing into it. Being carefree. Letting go of the restrictions you're putting on yourself. Being able to make some decisions that work in your favor, instead of what works in everybody else's favor. There you go, Page of Pentacles again. Different path, Page of Wands, different path, Page of Pentacles, taking a new path, reconsidering, trying something different, trying something new. Try it on, see if it fits. And you got the Three of Wands. New pathway. New pathway. You know, new. New pathway for you. Something that's more freeing. Something that's more fun. Something that brings out your inner child a little bit. To be playful and yet not lose or not compromise your integrity or compromise your gifts to the detriment of other people, but to be able to use those to your benefit. You know, I think you're very clear. You got two pages here, the Page of Wands. Get inspired. Look at this as an adventure. learn something about yourself here. This has been sitting with you for quite some time. It's something that you've kind of known about yourself, but maybe you just needed someone to come in and kind of lay it out there a little bit louder for you, because this isn't something new to you. But the new change will be taking different steps or moving in a different direction with your creativity and your expression, so that you are freer and more playful. It's not something that keeps you confined of a role that you have to play. So let's see who's showing up here for you. I've got Aquarius coming in, Leo coming in. I've got Gemini and Virgo. I've got Capricorn. I've got Cancer, Pisces. I got Pisces again. I have Scorpio, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, Aquarius again, and I think that's it. I got Aquarius up here too with the King of Swords. So let's get an oracle card for you. This is from the Sacred Creators Oracle deck. And then I'm going to head over to the extended if you want to join me over there. And we'll dive deeper into these zodiac signs that are showing up in your reading for you. Befriend the world, polarize. I'm going to read that. I have never had that one pop up before. Let's find out what that's about for you. Display of your inner truth. Bravery to share your personal flavor and your true opinions. Movement toward a goal. Opposing forces. Transitions. There's death. Transitions. Growth. Taking a stand. There's your Seven of Wands here. And personal empowerment. That's the Magician, and you got that twice. Polarize isn't a bad word. Great leaders are not selling safe, usual, everyday ideas. It's time to bravely put your truth and your wisdom out on display in order to find those individuals who totally love what you're saying. Finding those soulful kindreds may mean that there will be others who disagree with what you're all about, and that's okay. It's time to get comfortable with this possibility and steer clear of any safely watered down vanilla choices that are meant to keep you palatable and liked. There's your Queen of Wands with the Devil. I'm going to read that again. It's time to get comfortable with the possibility and steer clear of any safely watered down vanilla choices that are meant to keep you palatable and liked. You are anything but average. So don't hide your powerful message from the world by trying to appeal to the taste of the masses. Growth and change are, by nature, uncomfortable for some people, and your particular brand of magic won't be perfect for everyone. Your people will feel compelled by your authentic stories, your courage, your vulnerability, and your honesty. Be courageous and allow your unique flavor of awesome sauce to shine through. You are going to attract people who fiercely in love with what you're up to, and your heart will feel so full, here you go, so full, your Six of Cups, that the light of the world will spill forth from your joy. So that's what I have for you this week, Libras. I hope this helped. And until next time, Grand Rising Libras.